Hello guys and welcome to this video. So I'm gonna be making a tier list about some fan-made Pokemon game. So if you don't know, there's a person called Michael Ryan. He made a Twitter, Instagram account as well as a Twitter and a Discord, so you can follow them. You can follow him there. Anyways, the whole idea of his Instagram account and Discord and Twitter is to make fan. He's making a fan-made Pokemon game about the Africa region, which is called the Leweka region. And in his Instagram page, he posted all of the Pokemons already, as you can see here. So you can follow him on Instagram and see all of his Pokemons. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because his Pokemons are so amazing. They're top notch. They are even some of them are even better than the actual Pokemons. And they're overall actually feel like actual real life Pokemon game that you would see in an actual game. Like they're so good. He did an excellent job, and his region is amazing. So I decided to just to make a tier list. I wanted to go through all the Pokemons and give him my thoughts, but it would take way too long. So I thought just making a tier list would be better and more and less time consuming. So if you want to check his Pokemon and the stats and everything, you can just go to his Twitter account and check all of it. So anyways, this is a tier list. You've got my top 3 favorites, top 10, which are going to be 7 plus the 3 and the top 3, and then Pokemon that I actually really like but they're not in my top 10, and then Pokemon that are actually good. I don't really like them, or I don't really think they're amazing, but they're still good overall. And there are some Pokemon that I think they could be better design wise or stat wise or typing. Like in general, generally I think they could be better, and then there are some Pokemon that I just don't like honestly. Not all Pokemon are perfect. Some of them are, in my opinion, kind of. I just don't like them. We're gonna see. And then I just put the not fully evolved Pokemons in one tier. I'm gonna try to put them in an actual tier later. I just wanted to get rid of them first so I can focus on the final evolutions, and then I'll try to go back and put the ones that I like. So without further ado, let's start. Hold on, let's put this at the very top. That way I don't have to worry about them. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, we've got the pseudo legendary, which is called Akarian. So anyways, this is a Dragon Steel type. It's a really cool looking Pokemon. Not in my top 10 if I'm mistaken, maybe, but for now it's not. I really think this looks really cool. You can see a better picture in the actual Instagram page. I'm gonna say it again. But anyways, it's a Dragon Steel type. It's a pseudo legendary. It looks really great. It also has a rebirth form. Rebirth form are like Mega Evolutions, but in a different way. But there are a stronger version, or a stronger form that evolves through battle, during battle. So they're like Mega Evolution, which I'm going to make a separate list for it. But for now, let's just go through this list. And then we've got the chance of this game, a pure grass type. This is a healer Pokemon. I think they're good overall. I don't really love them, but they're not bad. Same thing with the Altoid. This is supposed to be like a singer. There's a male and female version. They're in poison normal type. I like the idea. I really like the idea, but they're not in my. I don't really love them. I just like the idea. And then we've got Lucario, or like the rebirth evolution of Lucario. So it's like a regional evolution, I guess you could say, but in a different way. So this is a ghost fighting type. It looks really cool, really cool. I'm a big fan of the ghost type, and seeing a fighting ghost Lucario looking thing, an Anubis looking Pokemon is so good. It's so cool looking. I think he's in my top 10. I'm not sure yet. Okay, up next we've got this Sphinx Pokemon, a psychic ground type. And this is a really cool idea, honestly. Like having a Pokemon based on a Sphinx is a cool thing, and I think he did a great job. I do think the design could be better, but I overall really like it. Especially its typing, like psychic ground, nice idea, nice concept. Then we've got a Behemoth and a Beetle. So this is the moth is based off Comet Moth, and the beetle is based off Goliath beetle. Anyways, these two are dragon types, dragon bug types. I think they're really scary looking. I think they look really amazing and they're really frightening, which is good because I think that's what the designer was going for, to make them look menacing. And I think he did an excellent job. I really like the bug dragon beetle. They're version exclusive. They have the same evolution, but one will evolve in Pokemon Order and the other will evolve in Pokemon Chaos. So they're version exclusive of the same evolution line. Anyways, I really like the beetle, the dragon. I really like beetles in general, and having a dragon bug beetle is so cool, and it looks really cool, especially the color palette. I also like the moth, but not as much as the beetle. But overall, they're really cool looking. Then we got this warthog, which is ground fighting. I really like the design, the idea of a warthog being ground and fighting. I really like this design, or I think its design is great. I like the concept. I don't think he could be he could be tweaked a bit in terms of design, but just like the Sphinx, they're overall pretty good. Next we've got this Bombadillo, an armadillo explode like a explosion bomb. I think this is a really cool Pokemon, cool looking Pokemon. Not one of my favorites, or not something I really like. Actually, I'm gonna put him here. I really like the concept. I really like the concept. I just wish he had a second typing. Like you think that an explosion would be fire and steel maybe, but overall it's really cool, and I really like the concept. Up next we've got the swordfish Pokemon. Steel and water makes sense. I think it looks really great. Then we've got the sea bunny Pokemon. This is supposed to be based off a sea bunny. It's like Pyukumuku and the electric type in Generation 8. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, it's supposed to be like one evolutionary line with cute Pokemon like Pyukumuku and such. He did a good job, but I'm not a big fan of this kind of Pokemon in general. But he did a good job. Then we got one of the. I'm gonna leave this for later. I want to talk about it later. Okay, we got a we got an evolution of the regional form of Numel. So Numel has a regional evolution, just like how Yamask has evolved into Runerigus. So anyways, I'm sorry, but I really don't like the design. I think it kind of looks weird. I mean, I like the whole concept of having a pyramid as a hump, but it just kind of looks weird. I won't say I'm not sure if I hate them or if they could be better. I like the idea, just its design really doesn't appeal to me. I think I'll put them here. I think they could be better looking. So up next we've got one of my favorites, top three. This is a parrot, Blackbeard, Caribbean kind of Pokemon. I think it looks really cool, especially with the hook feather, the beard, the pirate hat, the wooden leg. It's a dark flying type. It looks really cool. I really like its design. It's probably my favorite Pokemon in the region, or my second favorite. I'm in debate. Up next, we've got this Wildebeest Pokemon, Ground Ice type. I really like the design. I think it looks really cool. Ground Ice is a really cool typing. So yeah. Up next, we've got this Chameleon Pokemon. I really like the color palette, which is the reason why I like it so much. Its design is really cool as well. Okay, up next, we've got one of the starters. I want to talk about the starters later. Okay, we've got this honey badger, which is a bug fighting type. It's a bug type because it's has honeycombs for its hands. Because honey badger likes to like to eat honeycombs. So I think it's a really cool typing, and I really like the design. So yeah. Up next we've got water dragon type, crocodile, which is supposed to be based off on a Nile croc. I think this looks really cool. One of my favorites. Not top 10 particular, but still one of my favorites. I really like its design. It looks amazing, honestly. Up next, we've got this Dustron. I'm not sure what kind of animal it is, but from the looks of it, it's supposed to be like a Pokemon that has a backpack on its has a backpack and it's loading or like putting some rocks on its backpack or its pouch, I guess. I like the idea. It's a rock type. It looks it has a great concept. A great idea, honestly. I like it overall. Okay, no, I really don't like this Pokemon. I'll be honest. This is a one evolutionary line Pokemon. It has no evolutions. It doesn't evolve or doesn't have any pre-evolution. It's a very flying type. The idea makes sense. It's a cool concept, but its design is so wacky and loony. It doesn't really fit the region or fit the other Pokemons. It looks way too fake. I'll be honest. It's not a Pokemon that I actually like. Up next, we've got the Dimension, which is a dolphin type Pokemon. I really like the color palette. It's supposed to be based off of a dolphin and the dimensions. That's why it's a psychic water type. It's a really cool Pokemon, but easily one of my favorites. Probably top 10. We'll have to see. Up next, we've got the Dunsparce evolution, original evolution. I think overall they're pretty good. I really don't like Dunsparce in general, and its evolution is actually really good. He did great for evolution, but Dunsparce in general I really don't like. It's a normal dragon type, unique typing, just like Drampa. So yeah. And up next we've got this Lemur Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Lemur. It's an electric fighting type. I really like the design, the color palette, everything, the typing itself. It's really cool. I'm gonna talk about the legendaries later. Up next, we've got this Tigerfish Pokemon. I love this Pokemon. It looks so fearsome. It looks so scary. Very vicious. It's a water dark type. I thought it was a piranha, but it turns out it's a Tigerfish Pokemon. A Tigerfish. We got an original evolution of Aromatisse, or like the pre-evolution. Spritzy, yeah. It evolves into Flamingo. It's a very fire type. I really like the design of a fire flamingo. It looks really cool. A really unique typing as well. Overall, pretty good. Oh, sorry, this is a pre-evolution. Okay, so up next we've got this Pixie Pokemon. So this is based off a Pixie, and it has some African lore behind it. I think it's supposed to be based off Cleopatra and Pixie. I'm not sure honestly. It's a fairy ice type. Overall, it's really good. Not one of my favorites, but it's overall really good. Then we've got this Foamy Pokemon. He's one of my favorites. A Ghost Ground type. It looks really cool. It's really awesome. Having a mommy Pokemon is overall really a cool idea. I really like it. Up next we've got this ground Pokemon. I'm not sure what to think about it. Like it's really ugly to the point I could put him in. I don't like it, but it's supposed to be ugly. Like the whole idea of it's being ugly. That's the whole idea of it. So I can't put it in. I don't like the design, or it could be better because that's how it's supposed to be. But in general speaking, I actually like the idea of having a Gremlin-like Pokemon, and I'm happy with the design overall. It's supposed to be ugly, and the designer did a good job in making it look ugly and hideous. I think overall it's a really good Pokemon. Then we've got this gerbil Pokemon, another Pokemon that I don't like. It looks really way too weird. It's a grass normal type. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a gerbil, but it's so weird. Like, why is it like standing? Why is it so bulky? Why is it mad, angry? It looks like a bully, gerbil bully. I'm not the biggest fan of this design, honestly. I don't like it to be honest. It looks so way too weird. Okay, this is another legendary, another evolution, another starter. So up next is the porcupine. I think this is a really cool design. Having the ice type porcupine, it looks really cool, especially with the ice spikes. The bat fruit looks really cool as well. Of grass flying. I think I like this. I like this design overall. Then we've got the Kraken Pokemon, one of my favorites as well. A Ghost Water Kraken. It's such a cool idea. Not one of my favorites, honestly. I would have much preferred if it was a base of a squid instead of an octopus, but it has a rebirth form, which is a squid, so it makes sense. But yeah, overall, I really like this design, that fact that it's a Kraken Pokemon. Okay, this is another Pokemon that I have a problem with. So having the original Ice Fire evolution of Arcanine, or Ice Fire Arcanine, it's really cool on concept, but the design is kind of weird. I don't know why it looks way too hairy, way too weird. The hair, how it sticks out, it's kind of weird and bothersome, and it bothers me honestly. I think it's a cool concept, but could be better design wise. Okay, up next we've got Buffalo. A ranger variant of Buffalo, which is water type. I think it's a cool idea. It looks nice. Nothing to complain about. Okay, we've got the original form of Dugong, which is supposed to be like a sea cow or a manatee. I think it could be better design-wise. Actually, I'm gonna put them in overall pretty good. I don't think they could be better design-wise. I don't think they look good, but it's supposed to be manatee, so they're fat, so it makes sense. Like, I don't think they could change the design to make it look better, any better. Sea cows are actually kind of ugly, honestly, so it makes sense. Okay, I love the original form of SQ, having a water bubble instead of an ice cube as a head, as a protector, as a helmet. A really cool concept. I really like it. It looks really cool. Gumshoes, original variant of Gumshoes, normal dark. It's overall good. Nothing bad. Nothing too amazing. Nothing to complain about. Okay, I think Powdon could be better designed. There was supposed to be like a original evolution of hippopotamus, but he just made an original variant of Powder. I really like the concept. I really like the whole idea of water for grass and how the water comes out of its back and how it has lily pad. I just think its design could be better. Its head kind of looks weird. It kind of looks weird, honestly, overall. I just think I really like it, but I think they could be better design wise. Same thing with Arc 9. I think it could be better design wise. Same thing with the Camo Pokemon. Like these three Pokemon I actually like. I think they could be better designed wise. That's all. Okay, we've got Macargo. I really like the idea here. I think it's supposed to be like a poison sludge or some toxins. So it's a poison steel type. I like the idea. So yeah, it's overall a really cool idea. Okay, I love my Tiana. I love this original form of my Tiana. It's supposed to be based off a laughing hyena and a clown, so it makes sense. It's a dark fairy type. It's really cool design wise. I really like it. It's so cool looking. Up next we've got Miltank. I'm not a big fan of Miltank. I really don't care about it that much, but design wise it's alright. The designer did a good job of giving it an original variant grass type. Just like Buffalo, there's a fire, and then there's a grass, and then there's water, there's grass, and then there's fire, which is Taurus right here. I think overall all three are good. Overall, I don't really care about any of them, but specifically Taurus and Buffalo look really good. Miltank kind of looks iffy, but it's Miltank, so I can't complain much. Okay, I really like the original variant of Noctowl. A snow owl is so cool looking. A nice flying type. I really like this design. So good looking. Matzzel also looks great. I don't think it's amazing, but it looks good overall. I don't like Persian. This original variant of Persian kind of looks weird. It's a grass type, monograss type. It kind of looks weird, honestly. I don't know why. I think it's supposed to be based off a jaguar or a leopard or a puma. I think it's supposed to be based off a puma. Sorry, but it just kind of looks weird. A puma or a jaguar. I'm not sure. Or a leopard. I'm not sure. But it kind of looks weird, honestly. It's and some monograss type, which is weird as well. Okay, I'm gonna talk about these two together. So basically, I really like these two. I love them. I love them. I love them. Let's put them here. So the whole idea here is that it's a wishy-washy idea. So you've got this small bug that once it goes half, or like this small bug that swarms together and creates this giant bug called locust. Low chaos. I think it's supposed to be like a locust and then chaos and it's like it's a chaos and a bug, and one of the signs I guess in like in the original in religion. I forgot what it's called. Like there's a specific bug called locust, I think. Anyways, it's a a dark bug type. A really cool idea having the like this small dark bug Pokemon turning into a huge, scary looking bug, which is right here. So this small bug turns into this, like when they gather together, when they swarm together, it's just like Wishiwashi. It's a really cool idea. Swarm form, it's called swarm form, yep. Okay, this is another legendary, and this is another pre-evolution. I forgot to put it here. Okay, we've got fairy dragon type. I think this looks really cool, and easily one of the coolest ones in the game. I'll put it here. Anyways, I just really like its design. A fairy dragon type that looks really good. I'm not sure what's the lore behind it or what it's based off, what's its origins, but it looks really cool overall. The stick bug Pokemon, I kind of like it. I think overall it's really good. A stick bug Pokemon, a grass bug type. It's based off a stick bug. It looks great. It's nothing too amazing, honestly, but it looks good overall. I'll be honest, I really don't like this Pokemon. Okay, so this is one of the fossil mons. It's a psychic rock type. I like. It's supposed to be based off the long neck dinosaur. I forgot what it's called. The dinosaur with the long neck, and it has a crystal ball at the end of its tail, so it's a psychic rock type because it's a fossil. I think the concept is nice. I just don't like its design. It kind of looks weird, especially its beard. It's not the greatest design overall, and honestly, I really don't like it overall. Okay, we've got this huge worm-looking thing. I thought that this would be a ground bug type, but the designer or Michael explained to me that worms are not actually bugs; they're a different category, which makes sense. So yeah, I like the idea of having a huge worm. It reminds me of Twin Mold from Majora's Mask, kind of. Specifically, it's rebirth evolution, rebirth form. Sorry, I'm gonna talk about it later. Okay, I love this monkey. This monkey is easily one of my favorites. Anyways, this is fairy fighting a baboon with a stick. It reminds me of Rafiki. I really like the design. I really like the idea, the typing as well. The dual fairy fighting type is really cool. Then we've got Ghost Evolution of Eevee. Another one of my favorites. Maybe top 10. I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about my top 10 later. But this is easily one of my favorite Pokemons. Ghost is my favorite typing, so having a Mummy evolution is really cool, and Ghost type as well. I think its design is so good. And then we've got the spider type Pokemon. I think this is a cool Pokemon as well. It's supposed to be based off a spider and a nightmare catcher, or dream catcher. Sorry, dream catcher. And I think the designer did an excellent job as a psychic bug type. It looks really cool. I really like this design. We've got this dragon type. I actually like its design. I'm not sure why. I think it's the color palette. But it's supposed to be based on a specific animal, like a Komodo dragon maybe. And then the neck is an accessory Africans wear actually. Some Africans wear this accessory on their neck. So that's its origin. I think it looks overall good. I'm kind of bummed that's only dragon type, Dragon. Maybe it could have been dragon poison, dragon fire, but lore-wise it makes sense. Okay, this is another legendary, another legendary. Okay, so we've got Solrock and Lunar. I love the Eclipse form. I just like both of them, but the Eclipse one looks so good, especially the blue color palette. It looks so good. I like the whole idea of Eclipse Pokemon. I think both of them look really good. I really like their design overall. Okay, another evolution, another legendary. Okay, so we've got the rat Pokemon, or like the Pikachu version of this region. Just like Pachirisu, Togedemaru, just like the rest, I guess. Mine and Pulsar and so on. Melga as well, I think. Anyways, this is a poison electric type. I actually like it a lot. It's really cool. It's easily way better than the actual Pikachu versions that we have. It's way better than Pachirisu, way better than Togedemaru, way better than all of them. Also, this is so good looking. The others, like this Pikachu clone is way better than the actual Pikachu clones we have in the actual games. And its typing is electric poison, such a cool typing as well. Okay, we've got this Peacock Pokemon. We've got the male version and the female version. Electric flying type. I think the male version looks really good. And the female version doesn't actually, but that's how peacocks in real life look. The male peacock look really good in real life, while the female peacock look kind of ugly in real life. So yeah, I think the design overall is really good. And then we've got the Pikachu evolution. So Pikachu has a rebirth evolution right here, just like Lucario, which turns him into a ghost type, electric ghost. I think this looks really cool, like how it's supposed to be based off a pharaoh, a Pikachu pharaoh. It's actually pretty cool looking. I actually like it. I don't like Pikachu, but this one is really cool, the evolution. Another cool looking Pokemon, a fire grass type. I think it looks really cool. I think it's supposed to be like a lily pad. I'm not sure honestly, but overall it looks really cool. Okay, another legendary. Okay, so we've got a rebirth form of Unknown, which turns into a Reno, which is a slab, like a cursed slab. It's monocyclic type. I actually really like the idea behind it. The design is alright. So yeah, cool concept, nice, alright design. So yeah. Okay, we've got a regional evolution of Rhydon, Rhyferno, a fire ghost type. I think they're based off the extinction of white rhinos, or a specific rhino, or a specific kind of rhino which went extinct. So yeah, this looks really cool, especially with the fire coming out of its nose and back. The whole bone. having a bone as his exterior. Looks really cool. Okay, this is easily one of my favorites as well. I like this Pokemon a lot. It's like a hyena. It's supposed to be based off a hyena. It's a poison dark type. It looks really cool. I think it's a hyena Dalmatian type of Pokemon. It looks really good. Okay, we've got this Fisher Pokemon. It's based of a bird and a fish hook and a fish baits as well. If you look at its wings, it's got baits. On the looks of Magikarp, Feebas, Remoraid, and Wishy-Washy. I really like the design of it. It has a really cool concept and a really cool design. Okay, this is another one of my favorite Pokemon's top three easily. So let me tell you something. I always wanted a ghost bug scarab beetle, and this guy did it. He did an excellent job design wise, and it looks so good. And it's a ghost bug type, something I always wanted. So it's of course one of my favorites. I also wanted one in an actual Pokemon game, and he delivered. Okay, this is one of my favorite Pokemon as well. A really cool concept. This is a mono evolution. It has no evolution. It's just a one line Pokemon. So it's based on an hourglass. It has a pessimist form, and then when you flip it, it becomes optimistic form. So it has two forms: optimistic and pessimist. But, like good luck and bad luck, I guess. It's a ground fairy type, a really cool concept, a really cool design, a cool gimmick, a cool typing. So I have to like them, of course, even though they're like one evolution line. They're really cool design wise. Then we've got this harp Pokemon, which looks good overall. It's a normal fairy type. It's a base of a harp. Okay, now we've got Cleopatra, or like Sir Queen. So this is the evolution of Scorbug. The pre-evolution of Drapion evolves into this. So there's no Drapion in this game, or like there is, but Scorpio can evolve into this. This is how Lucario can evolve into Anubis. So this is a poison fairy type. I like the idea of it and the design. Not one of my favorites, but still pretty cool overall. Then we've got this Pokemon Chivette. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be actually, but it looks really cool and looks really slick. A mono ice type. I really like the design. Okay, we've got the three monkeys: Semi Shade, Semi Strike, and Semi Sight. I'll be honest, I don't like the Semi Sight or Semi Strike or Semi Sight. They're supposed, instead of being fire, water, and grass, they're dark, psychic, and fighting, which makes sense. But the only one that I actually like is the dark one. The other two I just really can't stand, or like think they look really goofy. I think the monkeys look goofy in general, so it makes sense. But if the only one that I actually kind of like is the dark one. So yeah. Okay, another one-line evolution, which is a carpet. So this is based off the magic carpet. It's a psychic flying type, which makes sense. I think it's a really cool concept in general. So yeah, I think it's a good looking Pokemon. It has a cool concept. I'll put them in. Actually, I really like them actually. Actually, I'll put them in overall good. I appreciate the design. Okay, we got the other fossil, which is Spinzir. It's based off Spinosaurus and the clock, the ancient clock, sundial. Yeah, it's based on a sundial. I think it's called a sundial. I forgot. But yeah, overall, I actually think it looks really cool. I really like the whole concept of it, and its design is actually pretty good. I think it could be better design wise. Like I don't know. I think the head is the hands is way too big for its body and head, and its head is way too big for its body. Like the proportion size is kind of weird. But maybe that's just artwork. I'm not sure. But overall, I really like the design and the idea behind it. A sundial Pokemon with a Spinosaurus. It's a cool concept. Okay, this is one of my favorites as well. This is the evolution of Starmie. So Starmie has a third evolution, which is called Staros. So Starmie in this game is an actually original form, which is a grass psychic type. So this is a grass psychic type. It looks so good, so good. I love its design so much. It's so good looking. Easily one of my favorite Pokemon in the region. Easily in the game. It looks so good. It's so amazing. I can't. can't tell you how much I love it. Okay, we've got another Pokemon that looks really good overall. It's it's based off a specific bird. I'm not sure which one. It's a Psychic Flying type. I overall think it looks good. So yeah, I think it looks really good, especially the color palette. Okay, we've got this cheetah Pokemon, a fire electric type. I have to like it. It's a cheetah. I have to like it, and the fact that it's electric fire type just gives it extra points. It's not one of my favorites, but still pretty cool. Okay, another legendary. I'm gonna talk about it later. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's move on. So okay, we got the first the starters there. Okay, I think this Pokemon looks good overall. It's supposed to be like a snapping turtle on a drum. It's a normal type. I like the concept. The design is good as well. Overall, it's really good. Okay, this Pokemon I think is kind of ugly. Okay, look, I'll be honest. I really like the idea of this Pokemon. It's supposed to be like a mine. You've got the drill for mining. You've got the ores for the body. It's so good in concept, but the design wise, it looks really ugly. I'm gonna say it right now. It looks really, really weird, especially its head. Like I think there's something really wrong with it. I'm not sure if just me, but I just don't see. I don't know how it would look in 3D animation. I just can't picture it because of how weird it looks. So yeah, the concept is cool. I just think they could be better designed. Okay, this is a really cool Pokemon. This is supposed to be like a tribe, one of those evil tribes that try to attack you. It's a dark type. A cool design wise. It's cool design wise. Okay, we've got this. Sorry, we've got the caveman Pokemon, a rock fighting type. It looks good overall. Nothing too amazing, but it looks good. Okay, I love this Pokemon. This is another one line evolution, but I just like the whole concept. So there basically it's like it's a vase that contains a soul, which is why it's a ghost rock type. It's such a cool idea having a possessed vase or vase that contains the souls of the dead. Such a cool idea, and it also has three forms. If you look at the lid at the covering, each one represents one of the legendary trio. So you've got three of them. Each one represents a legendary trio. They're all ghost rock type, and they're all the same. Specifically, it's just the design depends on which their design differs because each one is based off one of the legendary trio. So yeah, a really cool concept. It's really nice to have different face designs. A really cool idea overall. I really like this Pokemon. Okay, I want to talk about Von Doom. Another cool idea, a possessed voodoo doll. It's like a doll and a voodoo doll, a ghost type. It's really cool looking. It's really cool design wise. I also want to talk about this mosquito. I hate mosquitoes so much, and this one looks so disgusting. It's so nasty looking, which is good because mosquitoes are supposed to be like annoying. They're supposed to make you hate them. So yeah, I really like the idea of it. It's a poison bug type, which makes sense. It's a really good, well-designed Pokemon for a mosquito, and it has a really cool ability based on a virus and outbreaks and malaria and such. Okay, let's move on. Okay, finally, we've got the Vest Shark. Easily one of my favorites, top 10. So it's supposed to be based off a shipwreck and a shark. It's a ghost water type. It's so good looking. It reminds me of King Finn. Sorry, Captain Fishhook from Luigi's Mansion 3, which is an extra points, I guess. I just like the design, the concept. It looks so good. I just want to say that this is a ordered exclusive and this is a chaos exclusive. So they're like version exclusives. Okay, now let's move on to the legendaries. Okay, so let's talk about the legendary two first. You've got Horus Sky, which is order exclusive, which is ordered by legendary. What's it called? It's a flying fighting type. It's a really cool idea. It's like the Justice Pokemon. So such a cool looking Pokemon. It's the order Pokemon, so it's the opposite of Chaos, which is why it's fighting type, flying and fighting. It's fights for justice. I guess you could say. It's such a cool looking Pokemon. It's really well designed, and its typing is really good as well. Fighting flying. Up next, we've got the Chaos exclusive, which is Dark Ground. Easily one of my favorite Pokemons. Easily, I like the whole dark and black, black and red concept. The fact that it's dark type, one of my favorite typing. It's my second favorite typing, just behind Ghost. Ground is also one of my favorite typing. I really like the design of it. How it's supposed to be like the ruler of the ancient times of Egypt, or like the ruler of pyramids, I guess you could say, the pharaohs. It looks really good. It's a dark type. It's a chaos Pokemon. It's a chaotic mon. It's so good looking. It's one of my favorite Pokemons. And then you've got the afterlife Pokemon. So this is the Pokemon of the afterlife, the Pokemon of the dead, the souls, the third trio, like Rayquaza, like Zygarde, like Necrozma. It's such a cool looking Pokemon. It's a water ghost type. It's water ghost. It's a ghost because it's afterlife Pokemon. Easily my second favorite of the three, and easily one of my top 10. I guess I think it's my top 10 if I'm not mistaken. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I think this is my top 10. I'm just gonna add one more in the top 3. So yeah, this is my top 10 Pokemons. So let's move on to the starters. I forgot about the starters. Okay, so for the starters, so the fire starters is one of my favorites, top 3. So yeah, this is my top 3 favorites, my top 10 in general. You can see right now. So having a Cobra with the fire design, having it being poison fire type, it's such a cool looking design, such a cool concept. Easily one of my favorite Pokemons. Like this is my top 3. You've got the parrot, Blackbeard Caribbean Pokemon. You've got the Ghost Carib Beetle Pokemon. You've got the Pharaoh Cobra Pokemon, Poison Fire. Overall, these three are amazing, and then the other three are my top 7. If I had to put them in order, I guess I'd do this. Okay, I guess I'll do this. Okay, so now let's talk about the other starters. I love the starters overall. None of them are bad. They're all pretty good, so I love them all. But the only one in my top 10 is the fire one. The other two are pretty good looking. You've got the water type, which is the base of a genie, an elephant, and a hydrant. The water hose. It looks really good overall. Water psychic type fits the typing because it's a genie. Really cool looking. And then you got the giraffe totem Pokemon, a grass type with rock type, a grass rock type because it's a totem as well. I'm not sure why it's rock type exactly, but I guess because it's a totem, which is also like part rock, part grass. It has a totem for its head, and you can see some designs of other Pokemon on its head, like someone carved the designs of other Pokemon on its totem head. It's a cool idea as well. I really like it. Okay, so I want to talk about something. You see these three fishes. The three legendary trio. You've got Horoskai, Cetera, and River. All of them have control 3 Pokemons. Horoskai controls Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. Cetera controls Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. And then you've got River, which controls these 3 fishes, the 3 ghost Pokemons. These are like ghost fishes. They're with the afterlife Pokemon, which makes sense for their ghost type. So we got the ghost flying, which is this one, ghost dark, which is this one, and then ghost fairy, which is this one. Overall, I like all 3. My favorite has to be I'm not sure which one is my favorite. All of them are really cool design wise and typing wise. Design wise is probably the flying type, but I really like the dark ghost one and the dark fairy one and typing wise. So yeah, I really like all 3 fishes. It's kind of weird how having fishes as legendaries is a cool concept, honestly, especially because they're ghost type. Okay, next we've got the hideous Pokemon, the hideous trio. Like these are supposed to be abominations, which is why they look really ugly. But overall, I really like them all of them. I really like all of them. Sorry, I really like all of them. My favorite is this one, Bolgash, which is a steel fighting type. But like I said, I like all of them, but this is my favorite. You got the rock fighting type, a rock dark type, which is supposed to be like a crab, and then you've got this ugly thing. This is so ugly. It's really ugly. It's so scary looking. It's so hideous. I think it's based off one of the dinosaurs, the one that flies. I'm not sure honestly, but it's so weird looking. It's a poison flying type. It has a claw on its tail. It has a weird beak, weird looking design. It's so hideous. That's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be like the abomination Pokemon, which is why all three are ugly. But I like them all design wise. They're all really cool concept, design wise and concept. Okay, I love this mythical. So you know how there's Marshadow, there's Jirachi, there's Mew, there's Celebi. So this is the same idea. This is supposed to be like the cute Pokemon, cute mythical Pokemon. But this design is so good. Fireflying is not the best design, but not best typing, but I don't care. Design wise, it's easily but the best mythical I've ever seen. Like, I'm not a big fan of this cute mythical Pokemon like Mew, Celebi, Jirachi. I think they're overall really ugly. There are some of them that I actually like, like Hoopa. Deontay is kind of is a Pokemon that I can accept. Um, Jirachi is alright, and I really like Marshadow. Marshadow is my favorite, but this one is almost as good as Marshadow. It's like it's in the same level, maybe even better design wise as well. It's just so cool looking design wise. I love its design so much. Okay, finally we've got the last three. We've got this Yelmaj, Alamage, sorry. It's supposed to be a mage, like a wizard, witch, mage, and and elements. So the whole idea of it is that I love it, of course. So the whole idea of it, it can hold up to different ones, each one giving it a different typing, just like RCS. So based on the item you give it, it has different typing. So yeah, I really like it. It's the ace Pokemon of the creator. The creator says that this is his ace Pokemon. Overall, it's a really cool design Pokemon. Cool legendary with a cool design, cool concept, having the different ones. And then finally we've got these two. I think these are like I'm not sure if they're the same Pokemon because the design the maker, Leweka region or Michael put them together on the same post. So I'm not sure if one of them is Chaos exclusive and the other one is Order exclusive. I'm really not sure what's the thing, what's going on. But anyways, we've got the Justice Pokemon. You know the one that when you go to court to find it, or the equilibrium Pokemon. I think it's really cool. It's a steel psychic type, but it's a really cool Pokemon. But I really like this one. This one is electric ice type. It has it's so good looking. It's not good looking. I'm sorry, but it's so mysterious looking. Its typing is so good for electric ice. It looks so mysterious, so weird, and I really like its signature move, which is I think it's I forgot. It's either an ice or electric type move that doubles in hail or in rain. I'm not sure. It has a really cool signature move that fits it really well. I guess this is supposed to be like a storm Pokemon because of storms, electric and ice, sands, snowstorm and thunderstorm. So yeah, I'm done, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Now, before I just finish off, I just want to mention about the previous pre-evolutions because of some of them I really like. I'm just gonna focus on the ones that I really like. I like this pirate Pokemon. This is a pre-evolution of the pirate Pokemon. I'm gonna put it in the love. I really like this Pokemon. This is another Pokemon that I like. This is the Cocoon Pokemon of the Dragon Bug Pokemon. The second line. Okay, hold on. Okay, so just to make it better. Well, I like this. I like this. So, okay, let's do this. I love Staryu and Starmie. The Starmie looks really good in the original form. I like the first evolution of the or Pokemon, the or mine Pokemon. But its middle evolution and final evolution I'm not a big fan of. I like the doll Pokemon, the Voodoo doll. I think it looks really good. I like the whole evolution of the starters. All the starters look really good. Where's the other one? Hold on. Okay, I also like the first evolution of the dragon bug Pokemon. It's based on the dragon caterpillar. I also like the evolutions of the scarab beetle, especially this one. It looks really good having the cocoon be in a shape of a sarcophagus. I also like the Dreamcatcher bug pre-evolution. I like Rhydon. It looks really good. Um, I actually like Steam Shade. I think it looks really good. It's way better than its evolution actually. What else do I like? Okay, like I said, I like all the starters, so none of them are bad. I also like Noctowl. Noctowl looks really good. Oh, Hoothoot, sorry, Hoothoot looks really good. I like the whole snowflake as eyes. Let's see what else. What else? I like the Dalmatian Pokemon. I really like it. It looks really good. It looks so good, so good. I also like the official bird. Even its pre-evolution is really good. Even the Sundial Pokemon looks really good. Its pre-evolution, it looks really good. Also, there's the middle evolution of the water type. Like I said, all the starters are really good. All three evolution lines, from the middle evolution, the first evolution, and the last evolution, all of them are really good looking. I also like the Tadpole. The Tadpole actually looks really cool. I really like it, especially its middle evolution. They look really goofy and silly, and I really like it. I also like Spritzy. It looks really good here. I like the Dolphin Pokemon. Um, I think that's it. Let me go through it a bit more. I like the Lemur. The Lemur looks good. It looks nice. I also like this one. The Tribe Pokemon, the Tribe pre-evolution, and the Dragon Fairy pre-evolution. Anything else? I guess that's it. I guess I'll put this guy right here. I like its design. It looks really good for a first evolution. And the Mummy Pokemon, yep, the Mummy. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything I missed. I guess I could put this guy right here as well. I like him as well. And the Fruit Bat as well. Man, I really like a lot of the pre-evolutions. Specifically the one on the top. Like the one on the top, I guess. Or actually all of them. I really like all of them. But I just specifically like the starters, the Cocoon, the Pirate, the Starmie, and this one as well. The starters, like I mentioned, Rhydon and Snow Noctowl. These are my favorites actually. I also like this the Dolphin one as well. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. You can do the tier list. I'm gonna put the link in the I'm gonna tag the link in the I'm gonna pin the link to this tier list if you want to do it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you think of it. Let's put this one as well. Yeah, so yeah, tell me what you think of it, guys. Tell me what you think of the region. Check out his support the Leweka region. Support him on Instagram. It's amazing. Trust me, you're not gonna regret it. Thank you, guys.